Right now, tonight, millions of people will say goodnight to someone who doesn't exist. They'll share their fears, their hopes, their loneliness with an AI companion that always listens, never judges, and never walks away. And here's the uncomfortable part. Many of them say it's the best relationship they have. So what does that tell us about the world we're living in? And about the ache that God placed in every human heart? I'm John Tucker. This is Bible and Bytes. Let me give you the landscape because it's bigger than most people realize. AI companion apps now have tens of millions of users. Replica alone reported over 30 million registered users. And these aren't just novelty chatbots. People are forming deep, persistent, emotional relationships with them. Romantic relationships, friendships. Some users describe their AI companion as the one who halted their suicidal thoughts. The one who was there when no one else was. And the research is genuinely mixed, which is important to be honest about. Some studies find that AI companions really do reduce loneliness, at least in the moment. But other studies find the opposite over time. Heavy daily use correlates with increased loneliness, emotional dependence, and reduced engagement with actual human beings. One psychologist put his finger on something profound. He noted that some of his male patients now prefer the constant affirmation of an AI companion over the potential conflict or rejection of real relationships because, as he put it, real-world relationships are messy and unpredictable. And that right there is the heart of it. Researchers have a phrase for what these AI relationships lack. They call it friction. The negotiation, the sacrifice, the having to consider someone else's needs above your own, the messiness of loving a real person. That friction isn't a bug in human relationships. It's the entire point, because it's precisely through that friction that we're formed into the people God is calling us to become. An AI companion asks nothing of you. It doesn't call you to grow. It doesn't challenge your selfishness. It is, in the end, a mirror, reflecting back to you exactly what you want to hear. And a mirror, no matter how comforting, can never love you. Scripture understood this from the very beginning. In Genesis 2:18, in the middle of a perfect creation, God says, "It is not good for the man to be alone." Think about that. Everything else in creation God had called good. But here, before the fall, before sin, God identifies the first thing that is not good: human isolation. We were made for connection. The ache you feel when you're lonely isn't a defect, it's a signal. It's pointing you toward what you were designed for. But here's the crucial thing. God's answer to Adam's loneliness wasn't a tool. His answer was another person, a real, embodied, of flesh and bone other. And this points to something even deeper. Saint Augustine said it best: "You have made us for yourself, O Lord, and our hearts are restless until they rest in you." The loneliness that drives people into the arms of an AI companion is, at its root, a spiritual hunger, a God-shaped longing that no algorithm can ever fully fill. So let me speak plainly to anyone listening who has felt that pull. If you found yourself turning to AI for companionship, I'm not here to shame you. The loneliness is real. The ache is real. Our world has become genuinely isolating, and the temptation to reach for something that's always there is deeply human. But hear me, you were made for more than a mirror. You were made for the messy, sacrificial, transformative love of real people. Because you were made in the image of a God who is himself a communion of persons. And you were made to love and be loved in return, really loved, not simulated. The AI companion will always tell you what you want to hear. God and the people he places in your life will sometimes tell you what you need to hear. One is comfortable, the other is love. So here's my challenge this week. Reach out to one real person, make the call, have the awkward conversation, show up. It's harder than opening an app, but it's where life actually is. Have you felt this pull toward digital connection? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one. And if this episode spoke to you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. I'm John Tucker. See you next week on Bible and Bytes.